Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the live stream. Everyone who's watching around the world, off world maybe. So yeah, we'll just get settled and we'll get started. Tonight's gonna be extra special. That's what I believe. Tonight's gonna be extra special, and we have we have a lot to cover. We have a lot to cover. We have a lot to get through, guys. Hang on, let me just find the chat here. Welcome to the live stream, Steven, Braun, Daluzzi, and oh, the music's too loud, of course. Warren, Andrew, Martin, George, welcome to the live stream, guys. Philip. Is music too low? Hang on. Can try to pump it a little bit. Alright, all my AIs, I mean my friends. How is my robot army doing? I mean, my people army doing? Yeah, it's good to be back. Yeah, the hair is going. The hair is. I heard some rumors. I heard some stories. Was it in America when the U.S. government started to recruit some Native Americans to track criminals or track people, you know, some kind of tracking. But as they... It's too loud. It's too loud, okay. Too loud, too low. Well, I don't know, guys. We're just gonna have to... Okay, it's too loud. Alright, well, too loud. Now we're putting it a little bit lower. Let me know if this is the sweet spot. Is this the sweet spot? Anyway, long story short, they recruited the Native Americans, and as the military recruitment, they shaved their heads. And as a result of shaving their heads, these men, these Native Americans, severed their connection to spirit and lost their ability to track. So yes, that's why we're doing the hair now. We're connecting to spirit, higher realms. Oh, look at that, silver just got filled. I think it's gonna be a show tonight. I have a feeling this is gonna be quite a show tonight with trading. So we'll have a watch on these metals, what they're doing. Yeah, so how is everyone doing? How is everyone? Your hair long these days, VK? I mean, PK? All right. So let me walk you through the news. It's a new world. Let me just say that it's a new world out there, and great change is taking place, and it's gonna be a beautiful generation from here. They call it the golden generation. So it's not golden age. Should be a lot of good time. as I understand it, we've just been recycled through like hundreds of lives, and we go through this recyclement for like thousands of years, and then eventually, after we have been like recycled for like hundreds of lives, and you have lived so many different lives, you well, some eventually rise up and enter the golden age, and then all the bad people just get filtered away. So yeah, it's a good time to be good. It's a good time to be a good man. It's a good time to do honest work and contribute in this world. And but yeah, guys, I don't know what to say. I think you've been on this journey just as much as I have, watching this unfold. So I hope it has been very entertaining. I hope you have enjoyed watching the salvation of mankind. And here we are. So, well, what can I tell you about Navigator and Neo Agent? So what I can tell you is that it's gonna save the world. It has already started to save the world. What I can tell you is that I know a guy sitting in Bangkok who has made 10,000 British pound in like the last 10 days or something from Neo Agent, and he doesn't do anything. He just has $100,000, 100,000 British pound in his account, and he just let it run. You probably know that guy. He has a good life. He's pretty chill these days. So that's what we're going for. This is what's gonna happen to everyone. Everyone is gonna have just like automatically income into your life. That's what we're building here. All right, Bruce is asking, AUD Singaporean dollar, what is going on? Let's have a look. Let's talk about these things, because of course this is worth talking about. So what do we have? Well, we have AUD Singaporean dollar, which kind of has been on this range for months. It's not new, right? Like you can go all the way back to August. I mean, you can even look back to, it's just the same thing happening again. All we're doing is just making sure that we're staying in position as long as the long-term direction is correct. Because what we know from these backtest that we have run is really that, you have to understand, Forex markets are inherently just, the big cartels, the big banks, the big mafias around the world, all these terrible people, all these governments, all these people trying to control other people, right? That's what the Forex market is. And they have certain algorithms that operate, and all these algorithms, all that they're doing is really just as much randomness as possible to take out, like it's just like a tree with monkeys, and they're just like shaking it, like they're just shaking the tree as hard as they can. They're just trying to make it, they're just like up and down as much as possible, try to take as many stops as possible. So this is where our old Sonar strategy would fail. This is where we would get taken out of trades, either short term or long term. We would get taken out of trades, but automatically right after, it would usually go straight to the TP. So the only way was to go beyond this ridiculous stop loss in a short range and really find a way where we could make the energy, frequency, and vibration work for us. So that's what we've done. We have used the universal keys that Nikola Tesla has layered in the history to crack the financial market, and it's just working. It's just running. It's beautiful. I mean, it's really, there's a bit of drawdown, but that's how this strategy works. And it's just gonna run, and it's just gonna be eternity. It's just gonna be money for everyone. You can have whatever you want. It's gonna be great. You can have everything you want. The only thing you can't do is you can't take something from someone else that they don't want to part ways with, right? Have to be responsible. And love others like you love yourself, right? You've probably heard that before. And I see we got Sanya in the chat as well. Welcome, Sanya. It's to the video and the chat and the live stream and the golden generation. So I don't know what to really say, guys. I think you know what's going on. I think you have a pretty good understanding what's going on. As I understand it, we're all going to be very rich. We're going to be very healthy financially, mentally, and spiritually. So I heard that med beds are coming, actual med beds, you know, like just like in the movie Elysium, where they have like a DNA code to scan, and then you just fix up your whole body. You went, you know, maybe you went to like, you went out and, you know, you had like a long night and you ate some McDonald's food and you need to detox that trash. Go to the med bed. Bruce, I know what you're thinking. Here's your problem. You're worried that, you know, oh, the price is down here, but now the price is up here, and, you know, it's never gonna work out. Bruce, the first thing you have to understand is that there are no logic at all to these markets. If you will, I would just take these financial markets as a test of yourself. But you're perfectly safe, you're perfectly fine, they're gonna resolve themselves. We know this because we have back-tested neo-agent across 20, 30 markets, 3-year history. Like it works. It's very safe. And if you need to believe, just trust that God will take care of you, because He will. So don't worry about it. But okay, let me give you to it in a human language version that you can understand. All right. So let's have a look at AUD Singaporean dollar. What is this trash market? This looks like one of the most corrupt Forex markets I've seen in my life. It's so shitty. It's gonna dump so much. It's going to implode so hard that it's just gonna be like a wick down. It's probably going straight to zero. I would not be surprised to see this thing just like level completely out of zero. So don't worry about this thing. Like, what we can see is that this thing is just in a continuous TWAP sell-off phase, and it has been since 2011. This thing is gonna keep selling off until everyone that buys this market gets liquidated. So you can see it's very common for this thing to run this TWAP algorithm like this, where it's attracting all these, it's basically abusing all the liquidity providers, just trying to sell their inventory as much as possible that they can without crashing the price. And eventually what happens is that these liquidity providers, who has to take the other side of this seller, eventually ends up with such a big position in this trash tier market that's gonna collapse, and they just end up getting like completely wiped out, like liquidated. You can think of it like a bank imploding. They just get carried out. They're done. All right, so that's exactly what's gonna happen here. You can see the same sell-off is happening. Here's a TWAP belt. We're just selling and selling and selling, and you already know what's gonna happen. It's not, you know, we don't really have to think too hard. It's just gonna keep doing this, and then it's gonna fucking nuke. All right, it's just down. It's gonna be done. So don't worry about it. This thing is gonna, this thing will take care of itself. If you need to worry about anything, you have to see, okay? I want you to start seeing your underwater positions as a test of God's will to your personality, all right? So don't worry about it. Never worry about any positions again. Just let neo-agent handle it. It'll take care of it. And it does, and it has been. So don't worry about it. That's really all I can say. You have to trust the statistics. You have to trust the universe. You have to trust. And you also have to make sure that when you stop using manual trading, once you finish being a manual trader, which is a major blockage for everyone, right? Like manual trading has so many people hooked, and they don't understand that it's the last thing they need to get out of their life until their golden age can begin. All right, so this is what separates you from a beautiful life. It's manual trading. Okay, so this is what we're here to fix, not just for ourselves, but for everyone else. We're here to fix it so everyone else can stop looking at these goddamn scammy, corrupt, manipulated markets and just make money automatically and live life, guys. All right, so if you would like to live life and have unlimited money, I want you to type I want unlimited money in the chat. Okay, I want unlimited money. Actually, sorry, I wanted to put I am unlimited money. All right, I am unlimited money. All right, so just put that for your own sake. All right, we'll begin some group manifesting. We'll start shaping your reality. We'll bring you back, and we'll make sure you're gonna have a beautiful life. All right. I do not have the backtest files for AUD Singaporean at all on this computer, so unfortunately not. But what I can tell you is that the way that we build Nero Agent is a global market profile. It is an idea. That operates on the quantum entanglements of the universe. Now these are fancy words, but what it means is that it's basically the key to the universe. It doesn't matter. You know, it doesn't matter really when you backtest all these different markets. What matters is that you build a global profile that works across all of them. And it can only work across all the markets at the same time if it really cracks the market. Do you understand? So there you have it. So guys, it's you know, it's all coming to you. But what you need to do is you need to do your part. You have to do your part. And your part is stepping away from the screen. Your part is enabling Neo Agent to give you freedom. There's no point running Neo Agent and still doing manual trading or watching it at all. There's no point at all. What you need to do is you need to forget about it. And you need to just let go. Just let go of this thing. And just let Neo Agent do it. And then I want you to go out, make some business, do anything, right? Generate more money. Give it to Nero Agent or do whatever you want with it, but stop focusing on manual trading. This is a trap. It's a trap designed to keep you on the hamster wheel, right? We don't want that. We want off the hamster wheel, right? We wanna move forward. So the first step is total surrender to Nero Agent. Don't worry about it. Trust it. Trust it. Trust it's gonna work out. It will. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. It's gonna work out. So, any other positions we should talk about? I mean, it's the same answer, guys. If you give me like another position like Euro CAD or Euro JPY, look, it's gonna work out. It's just gonna run. It's just gonna be. You will just wonder. It's gonna look like magic. It's gonna look like magic just manifested, because that is what's happening. All right. So yeah, that's the message. All right. So let me see if there's some other questions here. That's good. I see a lot of I am unlimited money. That's good, guys. Just repeat that in your mind. I'm a magnet to money. Just keep it in your mind. Money is attracted to me. Just keep it in your mind. Okay, so Bjorn is asking about Neo Agent 2.0. We'll get to that. We'll get to that in a moment, all right? David asks, when you make money and your account size increases, does Neo Agent automatically adjust? Yes. As your balance increases and as your life happiness, the wealth of your life, the pleasure of your life, the joy of your life increases. It's like it all goes hand in hand. As you make more money, your joy will go up and your happiness will go up. But you also have to let go. It's not gonna work if you're still stuck in manual trading. You have to let go. Oh, look at that. We're printing on silver. What is happening on silver? Oh, look at that. We just picked up $5. It's not a bad life. That's a coffee, at least in most cities, with this current inflation. All right. Yeah, that's good. You see, it's gonna work out, guys. It's gonna work out. All right. So there's some questions about Mr. Gangster asked Mr. Gangster shit 666 ask if I could only choose two markets, what would I choose? Well, if I can only choose two markets, first of all, when you have two markets, you have to remember it will still trade those markets after they go offline. But if you only can choose two markets, what I want you to pay attention to is really just the strength, okay? So you just want to go for the one with the highest strength. So that would be something. Oh, all right, we're pumping, we're printing. So yeah, you just want to get the best The best one, like this one, silver and USD something like that. Okay, now about Neo Agent 2.0 with the tail strategy. What I can say, and I'm not trying to hype it. But what I can say is that it's gonna be amazing. It is gonna be the stuff that dreams are made of. It's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good that you're gonna question reality. You will begin to wonder, like, what the fuck is going on? When this thing really gets going, when it really gets cooking, and it, like, we taking over the earth, trust me. But the first people are gonna make the most money, that's for sure. The first people are gonna be the ones to make the most money. So yeah, what I can say about Neo Agent 2.0 is that Neo Agent 2.0 will be the biggest leap in human trading that has ever been made. It is gonna be so great that you will just not believe it. When is it coming out? Soon. It's coming soon. It's coming soon. Don't worry. The universe is aligning. The universe is aligning, and it's all gonna make sense. I promise. It's all gonna. It's perfect divine timing. It's gonna arrive just on time. I don't know when that is, but I know it's gonna be just on time. Well, when you say this year, what do you mean? Which calendar? Which calendar? Do you mean the Julian calendar? Do you mean the Ethiopian calendar? The Gregorian calendar? Which calendar? Which month? Which day is it? Or is it just all made up? Is it just... Yeah, we can play a numbers game. I'll play a numbers game with you guys, sure. In the next month, it depends how you look at time. Alright, I'm not trying to troll you here. It depends which timeline that you're going to. If you keep being a manual trader, you might go backwards. You might go wrong timeline and Neo Agent not ready until like summer 2024. But if you stay on the right timeline and you stay with the high vibes and the high frequency, and you put in good energy and stay tuned, and you have a good vibration, and you treat people good, and you take care of people, and you treat them like you treat yourself, and you love yourself like you love other people. Who knows? Maybe Christmas. Maybe Christmas. Which Christmas is the question? I don't know. We'll see, guys. I can't give you a definitive answer on stuff like this anymore because it's out of my hands. It's not my hands anymore. It will just happen, but I know it's gonna happen right on time. In the next 43,000 minutes. We'll see. We'll see, guys. So, all right, next chapter. So we have, okay, so just quick wrap up. Neo Agent is great. 2.0 version is gonna blow your mind. When does it arrive? We're not really sure. What about Companion? Well, it's all the same, guys. All right, Companion is being tied into this. Like what I want to do is I want to pop a deposit button right here. So you can just deposit straight into Navigator. You'll have a wallet and you can automatically deploy your capital on a blockchain and let it work for you while you remain in control of it. That's really the end goal here. That's what Companion and Breakfree Trading is all merging into. It's all merging into a companion that's like a money printer for you, that's your friend, that takes care of you, that helps you with everything. It's all there. It's all coming. It's all coming true, guys. So just stay tuned and don't worry. All is gonna be just fine. Now, on to the next chapter of tonight. We're gonna go over a little bit of. Oh, it's already 8:26. All right. Well, we're gonna go over a little bit of this book of wisdom that just spawned out of nothing. But we're gonna have a look. Okay, we're just gonna do some basics. Gonna do some basics about the humans, so we know who we are. All right. So they say that you do not see into reality. reality sees into you. Something like that. So we are humans, guys. Humans. Man. And they say that hue means light and man means manifesting. So you are human. You are a light being. You are a human made of light. Why does that matter? Why does it matter that you're made of light? Once you understand that everything is light, at least in this whatever thing we're in, this dream or whatever is going on. Once you understand that everything is light and you are light and everything like sure, you might have, you know, different elements and so on, but once you take an element and you zoom all the way in, like into the, you know, nanostructure, just the subatomic levels of these particles, whatever, you'll find that everything is just made of photons, right? It's all light at the very core of it. So once you understand that all elements and everything that we know is just light stacked in different structures or different components, but at the core, like the essence of it, right? Like at the essence of it, like you take a stone, right? And you're like, oh, this is stone, right? And this is metal, right? It's like two different things. Like, yes, but when you zoom all the way in to the subatomic levels at this thing and you look at it, the core reality of that is that it's light. So once you understand that it's light, you also have to understand that you are the one projecting that light. You are the one projecting your own universe, all right? And this is a little bit hard to grasp. It takes a little bit of time to understand, but everything that you see around you is just like in that movie Inception, where they're inside the dream and it's made up of their subconsciousness, right? So once they go into someone's dream, they're inside this world, and this world consists of all these people, all these structures, the architecture, you know, everything that they see is inside of this person's dream. And that is what's going on here. What's happening is that you are the observer. All right, let's see if we have a slide on this. We got a slide on the observer. Come on, boys, I know you put it in here. Eye of Horus. We'll get back to the Eye of Horus. Do we have the... there's a lot of good stuff in here, huh? Oh, look at that stuff. Oh, it's gonna be some good night reading. What do you say? Jesus never walked on water. It's symbolic. Okay, it's good to keep in mind. Okay, well, we'll get back to all this stuff, but long story short, you are, like I said, in the movie Inception, they go inside someone's dream, the subconsciousness is being projected off the person they go inside. Well, you are that person and you are sleeping right now, okay? You're in some kind of sleep state, just accept that. And in this sleeping state, you are every day, even though you're sharing reality with other people, what you are perceiving with your eyes is your own subconsciousness projected all around you. So it is literally like in the Matrix, where everything you see around them is what's inside of you. So that's why when you program your mind, you know, with, you know, like low quality food or, you know, terrible news or wars or all of this kind of stuff, and you start to program your mind like, oh, now there's like a war in Ukraine, and like Israel is gonna start, you know, there's gonna be like a nuclear war, and it's like all these terrible things that all these legacy medias has been distributing for years. Once you understand that they had actually this whole time, all these medias around the world, what they were doing was mass brainwashing, or you can say mass programming of people's subconscious, not their consciousness, but because people are not even aware. People don't even know they have a subconsciousness. They don't even know they don't even know what's cooking up here. They have no clue, and neither did I, for that matter. Like, I was blind, completely blind, deep asleep, very deep asleep. Even though I thought I knew what's going on, I had no idea. So the point is that you need to observe what kind of information you're taking into your life. If you're watching news on Facebook, if you're watching news on legacy media, if you're reading all this stuff, if you, in general, when you're reading everyone else, you have to remember you're reading other people's thoughts. Whenever you're reading other people's thoughts, you take it in and then you start to program your subconsciousness. So that's what they've been doing. This whole time, the government actually means government, It means govern the mind, control the mind. That's why the governments around the world is to control the minds of the people. So this of course doesn't work, and that's why we're here. That's why I'm here, and that's why Neo Agent is here. Neo Agent here is to bring clarity into your life, so you can realize this yourself, that your subconsciousness is being programmed. And as soon as you can realize, oh, everything I see around me is my own subconsciousness, and then you realize, oh, everything I read is my subconsciousness, becomes my subconsciousness, because I don't have a filter, I don't have a thought of my own. That's when you begin to understand. That's when you begin to understand. All right, let's dive into something else that's pretty interesting. This one is gonna be pretty hard to swallow, guys. The firmament. This took me some time to process. I will not lie. This was really. This took. Let me just see if there were some questions to that whole speech. But look. This one is hard. All right. This one, like, even though you can say all the other stuff and you can accept aliens is real and all this one really. Like, once you accept this one, you completely break your reality. But it turns out that the Earth is flat. And I am now seeing daily videos of people, amateur people, sending up, you know, balloons into the sky. See if I can actually find one. Hang on, let me see if I can find one. And it shows that there's no curve like we see in the traditional NASA photos. Speaking of NASA, wait, this is a good one. Hang on. Where was it? Yeah, this is a good one. I love this one. This one is beautiful. All right. So, NASA is Hebrew, and it means to deceive, meaning to trick or lie to someone. NASA has been brainwashed the masses into believing that there's no cover above our heads, the firmament, and making the public believe that we live in a chaotic universe where an asteroid could kill us any moment. This is what I thought. This is how I thought it really worked. But then when you go look in Hebrew, what NASA means, it means to deceive. And then you start looking at the NASA look, and it's kind of strange. It looks like Freemasons, right? It's like TV. And apparently all these space photos here are not real. This is not real. This is all generated. It's not real. And there's all kind of lies in the published photos you can find. Like, this is wacky. It's totally whack. It's totally whack. But it's real. Hang on. Let me just see. Let me just see if I can pull this up. Come on, where is it? Hang on. All right, this looks pretty good. I haven't watched this one. We'll watch this one. So I've seen several videos now of amateur weather balloons being sent up to about 100k feet, which is also around the max height that, you know, the top flights would fly at. And all the videos that I'm looking at appears to have no curve. I have no idea why. I mean, I know why. It's because they lied to us. But it's just strange. Hang on, see if we can find another one. Because once you accept this one, like once you look at this, it's good. It's a good video. It's good enough. Where is the curve? Huh? My brain is breaking. I haven't even watched this video before. I think it was just sent by the universe just in time for the stream. Is anyone watching this? Anyone else questioning reality? No, not yet? Okay. Alright. So what do you guys think? I mean, it sounds so stupid. I know it sounds so stupid, but that's only because that the CIA has worked extremely hard to make it look like this is only something crazy people would believe. What is this? Where the fuck are we? Yeah, I bet you wonder. I bet you know. I bet Alien 990. Fuck. Fuck. That's so funny. I think you guys are having a great time. You guys must be having a good time. It must be entertaining to watch. At least some of it. I hope so. Yeah, it's a good question. How do we get the we'll watch this just so we can see it fall to earth. So as I understand, there's two firmaments. There's two domes above. Yeah, I saw that guy. I saw the guy that jumped out. I saw, what is his name? Felix Baumgartner. Yeah, I saw him, but that was a controlled CIA operation. By the way, Red Bull is cancer. Like, stop drinking that. It's just, I used to love it. I probably still drink it, you know, but it's just straight up toxic chemical cancer. I heard they put all kind of terrible things in it now. So yeah, I saw the video, but you have to understand, like it makes no sense, right? It makes no sense why they would lie about it. Why would they lie? Why would they lie about the Earth being flat if it was flat? Like, why would they not just like? Why wouldn't they just tell the truth? Well, who are they? They are the government, the ones who govern your mind. Why are they governing your mind? Because they don't want you to wake up. That's why. Imagine if people figured out how crazy it would go across the world. Yeah, no. I guess that's it. All right. Well, let's go back to the dock. Let's see what else we have in here. I just got my hands on this today, so we'll go through it together. See, this is fucking strange. Look at this stuff. Look at this stuff. All right. So you know I've been recording weird things in the sky. You've seen it. You've seen the weird things. I showed you on the previous. Look at this. This is the kind of stuff that I've been seeing, right? This is the kind of stuff I've been seeing on my camera that I record videos. This is the kind of stuff that NASA is putting out. Strange. It's a lot of stuff here, huh? 6 points, 6 triangles, 6 sides, 666. Mark of the beast or Satan. 666 is carbon. Carbon-based life form. All forms of life are based on the bonding properties of the element carbon. Carbon has 6 protons, 6 electrons, and 6 neutrons, which is 666. Alright, makes sense. The physical body is the mark of the beast. The simulation of Saturn. Our soul is in bondage with the body. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to look into this stuff. It's interesting, huh? It's a lot of deep stuff here. I mean, a lot of times I really have to read this several times to even understand it. Sometimes I have to read it 10 times, sometimes 100. And sometimes I just don't understand it. Some strange black holes here. I'm not really sure what that is. And this one is funny. Oh fuck, are we even allowed to show this on YouTube? I'm not even sure we can share this. I don't care. We'll go to Rumble if they ban us. Oh, look at that. Mecca, Saudi Arabia, 666. Uh-huh. Yes, I'm trying to figure this out. If anyone has some comments on... Yes, again. 119. Hi, Alien. Alien 119. I mean, 911. Oh, fuck. Star of David. So interesting. Huh. GameCube. Saturn's Black Cube. All things within this three-dimensional physical world have 6 sides. Up, down, left, right, forward, and backward. Our mind has projected itself... This is good stuff. Our mind has projected itself into this three-dimensional world of Saturn to experience the simulation. Saturn is the computer our mind has been uploaded into. Hence we see the game computer corporations use the symbology of Saturn in their products like Sega Saturn and Xbox. Huh. Some pretty deep stuff. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to go with this, and I'm not gonna read it out. Look at this, there's like pages of this. Do you have any idea how much they have hidden from us? Look at this stuff. Oh lord, the Taurus Field. Don't even get me started on this. Oh, everyone has this Taurus Field spinning around on them. The only question is that if you're if you're aware of it. And if you're not, it might not exist yet because that your chakras are blocked. And that's why you need this. Is that a dick? Or what? What is... Uh-huh. The Taurus Field gives us the binary code of all creation. 0 and 1. Oh, stop. Because we're in a simulation, so it's 0 and 1. 0 is the cosmic egg, the womb of creation, which manifests into the physical world as the feminine vagina. 0 is the infinite potential. 1 is the masculine principle of creation. It is the only number that truly exists, as all numbers go up in 1. This is why all things are 1 and come from 1. 1 is the male penis, and 0 is when 0 and 1 come together. It is perfection. Oh, that's beautiful, huh? Fucking hell. Alright, next chapter or something. Jesus Christ, look how much this. I mean, this is just... Jesus Christ. No, I'm just... observing. Living. Oh my god, there's so much of this. Alright. Alright. Jesus is the son. Alright, I got that. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go back to Neo Agent. Holy fuck. Fucking hell. Alright. You know, I would love to share this document, but I actually paid for it. And if you don't know, you probably do know, I already been sued one time in my life for sharing a PDF. So I'll send a link. You can purchase it and share it if you want. But I cannot do it because I already done that. I already shared. Fucking hell. All right, moving on. Sun worship. Interesting. Huh. That's funny. Alright, that's funny. Very relevant. Conscious and the subconscious. Oh, Jesus Christ, there's so much in here. It's amazing. Holy shit. It's like someone just dumped the whole fucking key to the universe into this one book. Fucking hell. Soul, mind, spirit, body. Soul is the watcher, the observer, the mind is the projector, and the body is the vehicle. Alright. Jesus fuck. What else is in this thing? Everything I need to know, I think, is in this thing. So I'm just gonna read this thing, I guess. The top G. It's funny. Masonic M. Top G, huh? Top G. 33 cars. Alright. It's very interesting. It's very interesting. It's very interesting. It's like everything that I just needed to, like all the missing pieces I needed just got compressed into one file. So yeah, thank you very much. That's very useful. The ink, huh? The ink. Holy fuck. Alright. Alright, I get it. I mean, I get some of it. Holy shit! David asked why I care about this stuff. You have to be reborn into this world to understand. Otherwise, it's just not gonna make sense. It's just not gonna make sense. It's just gonna look crazy wacky. Like if you had shown me this stuff like 9 months ago, it's like I knew it existed. I knew it was a part of the reality or whatever, but I didn't think more of it. I wasn't able to comprehend the meaning of it and what it really meant. But okay, so what matters? Why does it matter? Well, let's go to the second file here. Let's see if we have it. Why does it matter? Why does all of this matter? You see, there's a copyright notice here. I'm not leaking this book. All right, you gotta buy it yourself. I'm not leaking this book. They're gonna sue the fuck out of me. I know that, and you know it too. But let's see if we can find this. So why does it matter? Okay, well, basically your body is a temple. You probably heard that before. And wait, I have this specifically noted down. Hang on. All right, so why does all this stuff matter? Well, hang on, let me just pull out my notes here because my spirit guides made sure I had this information to be able to answer your question, David. Why does it all matter? It matters because the main goal in life is to not die under a false identification. It means that you're born into this matrix, you're born into this world, and the main goal while you're born into this matrix with all this crazy stuff and all this brainwashing, all this psychological attacks and operations trying to control your mind from all the governments around the world. You are born into this world as a test, and you are supposed to be here to remember who you are before you die. If you die before you remember who you are, you come back and do it again. That means you get respawned again and again and again and again. You're just gonna keep respawning until you are, what can you say, your passive soul has evolved so much that it recognizes that there's something completely wrong in this world that it has been born into, and there's something completely wrong, all right? So the goal is to find your true self while you are alive, and your true self is a higher version of yourself. It's essentially God. The higher version of yourself, like everyone here, everyone that has a soul is made of God, but their soul is like a vessel. It's like a potential, right? It's like what you're gonna do in your life, and depending on what you do in your life and how you act and how you are in this world, the higher version of yourself, your God self, will basically descend into your body. All right, so that's why your body is a temple. You gotta align the chakras, you gotta do a lot of things right, and you basically channel yourself. You channel a higher version of yourself. As you channel a higher version of yourself, you descend basically the godness of your own soul into your physical body, and as you do this, you become God in walking form. So that is why it matters, because you can actually become, I know it sounds whack, I know it sounds totally whack, but even just go along with it, even if it sounds crazy, because it's better than the alternative. As the God self ascends into your body, as you align your body and your soul and your energy chakras and everything, and your behaviors and the way you act and everything that you do in your life and everything, your purpose and everything that you're here for, as this goes into perfect alignment, what happens is that your higher self, your God self, ascends into your body and becomes a walking version of himself. And as you become God, the ironic thing is that everyone walking around is God. And because that you are God walking around, it means that you can do whatever you want. But the point is to remember that. The point is to remember it, come back to it, and remember that you were born here to remember who you were, so you can become what you want to become and do what you want to do, and you can create any world. After you realize this, you start manifesting your own world, you start creating your own reality, and you can do anything. You will be the creator of universes, you'll be creators of planets, right? So, yeah, David, you're just late. You came like 5 minutes into the late to the live stream, so go back, watch the beginning. In the future, I invite everyone that's curious about Companion and Breakfree Trading. I invite everyone that has an interest to be here for the live stream and take part of it. Not just show up in like the last minute and like, oh, why is my crypto coin not pumping? Oh, shut the fuck up. This thing is gonna pump so hard that you're not gonna believe it. And that's why you're gonna sell before it happens. That's how it works. It's a filtering process, and that is life. It is how much do you believe it? How much hardship can you go through your whole life and still make it to the other side? So yeah, guys, that is pretty much what I have to say tonight. It's It's a beautiful world out there, but it's only the world that you program your subconsciousness with. So my suggestion to you is to really take a check of what's going on in your life, where you're getting your news, what kind of people do you surround yourself with, what kind of attitude do you have, do you just, like, are you the kind of person who just shows up like 55 minutes into our live stream and asks like, oh, give me the news about Companion? Or are you the kind of person who actually takes part in the community and shows up and are right there on time with the rest of the community to talk about the changes and everything? These are the kind of decisions you need to make. These are the kind of stuff you need to get in order if you want the ascension to happen for you. So my advice is to take a check. Make sure where you're getting your news from. Make sure you're watching what you're doing. Pay attention to your actions. Like, what are you doing? What are you spending your time on? What are you doing with your life? What kind of, like, look at yourself. Are you stuck in the same hole that you were? Because I was stuck in the same hole for many years. And you have to ask yourself, well, how do I get out of this hole? And then you gotta do it. You gotta figure out your problem. And you have no idea how close you are to have everything that you want in life. You have no idea. It might just be like next tomorrow, or the next day, or the next month, or the next year. You might be so close to becoming a billionaire and you don't even know it. So the point is that you will never realize any of this. You will never have such an experience to allow it to happen if you're just trapped in like a victim mentality and you're just not doing anything with your life, and you're just complaining, and you just, everything that happens in your life, you're just like, oh, I'm just a victim. Oh, why is all this bad stuff happening to me? Bad shit is happening to you because God is testing you, motherfucker. And I heard that God gives his toughest battles to his strongest soldiers. So if you're having an extra hard life, if everything is extra hard and it makes absolutely no sense and it's just like darkness everywhere, there's probably more to it. That's what I've learned. And once you see it, you're not gonna unsee it. You're gonna have a good life. You're gonna have a good life. You're gonna have everything you want. So guys, that is it for this live stream tonight. For those who would like to hear more about Companion, you can go back to the beginning of the live stream, or you can join us next week on time, 1300 UTC. Don't show up again and just ask like 5 minutes before the stream ends how it's doing. Participate, be part of it, and we will do it together. Thank you so much for coming tonight, guys. I'll see you around, and if I don't see you around, I'll still see you around. Take care, my friends.